this is 1310th tree talk with you today. I started my talk with national trees.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, afterwards
sorry
you
to-
can.
Sorry to interrupt.
National trees is Banyan fig tree, and why it was named as Banyan? Any student can tell me why it has been named as Banyan tree. Banyan means what? Now we are familiar. This is national tree.
आप आगे आ जाओ, खड़े ही बैठना इससे अच्छा आगे बैठो.
So
आप भी आ जाओ.
there was a trading community. When who was the father of Indian botany? I told you, Dr. William Roxburgh. He named this tree for the first time. He saw it only in Bengal before he could visit other areas, and it was growing elsewhere also. So he is named as father of Indian botany. Who? Britisher Dr. William Roxburgh. We have many species named after Roxburgh. For example, Pinus Roxburgh, named in honor of Dr. William Roxburgh, who initiated the studies of botany. So this particular tree, why it was called a banyan tree? Because traders were sitting under this tree during scorching summer. At that time, people used to put their small shops under the tree. It was evergreen tree, shady tree, and during summer, very cool shade. Even here under Chinar, we see the shops. But at that time, he saw, and those who were there, he just inquired from the locals. They told they are Bania. Bania is name for the trading community. Yeah. So because of Bania,
business fraternity.
Business community. Okay. Because of that, Dr. William Roxburgh put its name as Banyan tree. Bania is one, and if there are many Bania sitting under the tree, so they put N to make it plural. So somehow it got a Banyan tree, which is the national tree of Pakistan. That is found in our Kashmir also, Jammu also. No. That's a conifer, Cedrus, Deodara. When you go to Gulmarg, when you go to Pahalgam, you see the cedars. So I was wondering, once I was conducting the tree talk in this GDC, Anantnag, and the tree talk was under the Cedrus Deodara tree. And when I asked which is the national tree of Pakistan, they were not knowing. Meant the same tree under which we are sitting. Okay. So this our state tree, now Union Territory tree, whatever you say, this is our Chinar. And its local name is Boni or Boeing, you have written also. But there, here in this very stretched small piece of land, we also have the national tree of China. Can any one of you name which is the national tree of China? China is also next door neighbor.
I that yesterday in my lecture.
Achha, you have already delivered
Yeah,
that. And if you have mentioned, then I think more responsibility on you to recall that tree. And
Ginkgo biloba.
Wonderful. And it is growing here. Roughly, it doesn't have a leaf at this time. This one
This
and
is
this
Ginkgo
one.
biloba.
Yeah, Ginkgo biloba. And if you see its leaf, it will be fan shaped. You must have visited Chashma Shah Botanical Garden, Shalimar Garden. So you will see plenty of it. Oldest Ginkgo biloba tree was planted in Lal Mandi. Now it is not there. During 2014 flood time, there was some kind of devastation. Ultimately, it was uprooted or something happened to that tree. But that was the oldest Ginkgo biloba in Srinagar, Kashmir Valley, in Lal Mandi. But now we have in many Mughal gardens also this tree. And this tree is again, it has autumn foliage, which is golden yellow. It attracts everybody. So the planners and landscapists have also added these two trees at Sheikhul Alam Airport. Where is Sheikhul Alam Airport? Can anyone of you tell me? Where is Sheikhul Alam Airport? Huh? Srinagar Airport. Srinagar Airport is named after Sheikhul Alam, and there you will find the two trees. Male and female trees are separate. Both trees, one here and one there, they stand planted where? As Srinagar Airport also. Even Indian Institute of Integrative Medicine, Sanatnagar. I don't know whether you have visited or not, but that also has the Ginkgo biloba. So Ginkgo biloba is named as the living fossil. It was on this earth during dinosaur time, and it is existing even today. It has not changed. So it is reputed medicinal plant. So even anti-aging tablets are they are in the market. Even it's a tea. Herbal tea is very useful for your health. So when the leaves are falling, especially during autumn time, harud ke bhagat mein, wo patte you can collect. And even there was a news where some local lady in Kashmir, they developed the use the dried leaves of bamsunt.
Bihi.
है ना? There was some kind of YouTube. हाँ.
Bamsur tea.
So you can innovate some herbal teas, some of the unique plants of Kashmir, or one particular plant which is associated or linked to your culture, that is Hand. It is growing here and there. You see the golden flowers. If someone has not seen, not that one. That is Yambaryala Nargis. That is different one. But here you are able to see. Somebody can see it. Here also, it is growing here. Okay. So this is a very useful anti-diabetic, even anti-cancer. It is already even supported by the scientific research also. But before scientific research, our local elders, village elders, our earlier communities, they were using it as a rich source of calcium, rich source of iron, antioxidants. So its root tea is also quite good. Mostly we consume, harvest only leaves. But in Europe, they are taking the flower. They are boiling the flower, and that decoction is used as herbal tea with health benefits. So I don't know whether you have consumed it or not. I am putting up in guest house, and I told the person in charge to bring this Hand vegetable tomorrow. He has promised. I don't know. This is the time you can collect this Hand, and this is coming as a weed here. But in this Bonera Indian Institute of Integrative Medicine herbal farm, you see some of the very reputed, internationally acclaimed medicinal plants, medicinal and aromatic plants. So two plants about which we will talk. That is, one is rosemary. Have you seen rosemary? If you have not seen, then you will be taken to that location where rosemary has some flowers also this time. And other is lavender. So lavender oil, uske liye distillation units you saw somewhere here, there. So that distillation part is also Indian Institute of Integrative Medicine is doing, and also promoting this cultivation of lavender, rosemary, and Bulgarian rose. Bulgarian rose is very important, and I was taken aback. I was not knowing the market price. Can you guess what can be the market price, world market price of 1 kg or 1 liter of rose oil extracted from Bulgarian rose? You were told?
Yesterday only, yes.
You have forgotten. Now you will remember. Any one of you, if you can recall.
10 lakhs.
So you can't believe, unbelievable rate. So Bulgarian rose is the oldest cultivation. Here you will see. Clary sage is another plant from Babri Biol family. So Babri Biol usually we consume during Roja time also. Have you seen? Who has not seen the Babri Biol plant? Seed you must have consumed and taken during Roja time, no doubt. But have you seen the plant? Anybody who has not seen the plant, just raise the hand. Who has not seen? So it is our responsibility, yours also, to show the plant also. Which if you have come to this Bonera farm, see that plant. If you have not seen, so each and everybody should help each other in knowing these plants. So the tree talk, when I talk about the trees, it means every biodiversity, different kinds of birds, insects, which are connected with the vegetation, trees. So one particular insect musician, which is unique to your Kashmir, and during Harud time, usually you listen the melodies. Which is that particular insect or insect musician, Hardarosh, and another name is Dash Pomper. But earlier name was Hardarosh. Hardarosh should also be preserved and conserved in your minds. So cicadas, they sing, and they have very short life cycle. Childhood is very long. So many years they is underground, sucking the sap of the plants and bushes. But an adult life is just for few months. And we also have the world, which was this World Cup, football cup. So there is another species of cicada reported from eastern India, which has been named after World Cup. World Cup cicadas. Why they have been named as World Cup cicadas? Because they emerge after every 4 years. There are different kind of cicadas. Some emerge annually. Some emerge after gap of 4 years. Some after even 8 years, 12 years. There are cicadas in America which complete their life cycle. They emerge after 20 years. But in northeast, we have found some unique cicadas, hardrosh, dashpomper, which emerge every 4 years. And somehow that is coinciding with World Football Cup. So it was 22. And earlier they emerged in 2018. And then they emerged in 22. When the year which we also organized the
Rose oil.
Rose oil.
10 lakhs.
So you can show the some of these.
ऐसे नहीं
अच्छा अच्छा ऐसे नहीं. Oh, madam, see the fragrance. Rose oil, which is so costly.
See the fragrance.
Feel the fragrance only.
You can even see the fragrance.
Yeah. I think you can just take to everybody. Even they should, those who are without a mask, only they will be allowed. So there are many other plants which are unique to the landscape of Kashmir. And some plants also named in honor of Habba Khatun. Can you name a plant which has been named in honor of Habba Khatun? Habba Khatun's childhood name was Nadru. Oh, that is connected with Lal Ded. That is connected with Lal Ded. ये क्या?
मैं आपको बीच-बीच में डिस्टर्ब करता रहूँगा.
Wonderful.
Lavender.
ये lavender है. Yes. Wonderful. Lavender oil, we are able to really smell it. Its fragrance. Wonderful.
आपका दिल मचल रहा है ना ये क्या कर रहे हो?
हाँ. बहुत अच्छा है. Unique.
इसलिए मैंने इसको निकाला. आपकी क्यूरियोसिटी बढ़ जाएगी.
तो
ये सब सुनेंगे. इंश्योर कि ये जो फ्रेग्रेंसेस.
I was telling which named a plant named in honor of Habba Khatun. That is your kind of Tetvan. In Tetvan, we have many species. So one particular Tetvan which is silvery white, which is called as Mui. It is found in Gurez area, and maybe they are also Maritima. Artemisia maritima is there inside?
Yeah, we do have here. Yes.
He can show you that particular silvery white Artemisia, locally named as Mui, has been named as June in Shina language, which is spoken in Gurez area. They have another language which is called Shina language. In Shina language, in the memory of Habba Khatun childhood name was Juni. So June means moon. June. So Artemisia maritima is the botanical name of the plant, which is a reputed medicinal plant, aromatic plant. And Drug Research Laboratory, Indian Institute of Integrative Medicine, K.N. Kaul, Kailashinath Kaul was the first director. He was the mama of Indira Gandhi ji. Kailashinath Kaul. He was the first director of Parks and Gardens in Kashmir. He was also the first director of National Botanic Research Institute, Lucknow, and NVRI also. And he worked a lot on this plant, June. That was Artemisia maritima. So that is unique. And even in this Gurez, Dabar area, if you have visited, I don't know whether anyone has visited. So you will see even a full-fledged mountain, pyramid-shaped mountain named in her memory as Habba Khatun mountain. On Google you will find. And beneath it you have a chashma that has been named as Habba Khatun chashma. And then there is a kind of sacred grove where you find Kala Zira, Bunium persicum.
गुरेज का मशहूर है ना.
Gurez का मशहूर है. Although in Pampur area, Squash has initiated the cultivation of Kala Zira. I don't know whether it is successful or not, but in wilderness you find where? In Gurez area. Or in Jammu region you find in Padar area. These are two hub. Kishtwar area. You find the Kala Zira, Bunium persicum. So that is a reputed medicinal. Very fascinating local names. During tree talks, I also learnt and understood many good things. One is a delphinium, lark spur. One